Hi, welcome to another edition of the Share Life broadcast with me, your servant, Reverend Seth Amiel Dankwa. God bless you for following us. I want to say good morning to Mr. Amankra in Accra, and I also want to greet Mrs. Efibadazi in Takrade, who have been watching and encouraging me throughout these episodes. I want to say God richly bless you. Today we are still delving into entrepreneurship, and I will be sharing with you what I call the four drivers of entrepreneurship. That is four ways in which one can become an entrepreneur. But before then, I also want to make it clear that entrepreneurship is not a preserve of Christians, it is not a preserve of unbelievers, it is not a preserve of men, but it is also for women, and it is also for both believers and unbelievers. In fact, entrepreneurship was made for man. God created man to be an entrepreneur. And so in Genesis chapter 1 verses 28 and 29, God gave certain responsibilities to man, and we will be looking through some of them. The first one, God said, God made man and said to him, be fruitful, be fruitful. That means that be enterprise, create ideas, create businesses, multiply. Be fruitful, increase. And then the second thing that God told man was to multiply, that is extend or spread across. So extend and then spread across. Don't limit yourself to a particular place or a particular thing, but you need to multiply. Then the third thing that God told man to do was to replenish the earth. That means that man should stock with numbers, or man should recover former fullness of the earth. And then the fourth thing that God told man was to manage. That is to say, control or subdue the earth. So manage the earth. And so all these four things are qualities we see in entrepreneurs. And so God made the man to be an entrepreneur. And so right away from beginning, man was made to be an entrepreneur. And man here doesn't mean that it was exclusive to men, but it is mankind. And so the woman is also part of the man. And so that responsibility was also for woman as well. But the Bible goes further to even indicate to us that women can also become entrepreneurs. And so we see in Proverbs chapter 31, which affirms this, and the Bible says that she does not spend time dwelling on those things that do not please the Lord. She works willingly with her hands, sings praises to God, and does not grumble while completing her task. Then the story continues and says that she seeks her husband's approval before making purchases, and spends money wisely. She is careful to purchase quality items which her family needs. And so Proverbs, Solomon helps us in a more better way concerning women, that women can also become entrepreneurs as well. And so, my beloved women, do not throw your hands in despair and say that, oh, as for me, I am a woman, I wasn't born to become an entrepreneur. Now, let me quickly run you through the four ways you can become an entrepreneur. The first one is what I call opportunity driven. So entrepreneurship can be driven by opportunities. What are the opportunities available in your area? The opportunities in our present time, what are they? Are you looking out for them? Because they are the things that can lead you into business or into entrepreneurship. There is a hotel in Takrade called Akroma Plaza Hotel. During the Can 2008, Ghana was hosting the the CAN 2008, the African Cup of Nations. And Takoradi happens to be one of the cities that hosted some of the teams, and so we needed accommodation for the fans that would be coming from other countries, and people were like, we need to build more hotels to accommodate them, and the banks were ready to support anyone who could take up that opportunity. And the woman Akroma Plaza decided to take the opportunity and put up the Akroma Plaza, which has now become a family business. And so what opportunity is available to you at the moment? Another example of this opportunity driven is what we call the La Palm Royal Beach Hotel. You know, in the days when mining started and was at its peak, we needed to have a facility that can equally serve this expatriate. So we needed a facility with the luxury it deserved to be able to take care of this expatriate who will be coming to take up those businesses. And so the need was to put up a hotel with modern facilities and with the luxury it required to be able to serve these business gurus. And so the La Palm Royal Beach was put up. And so it was born out of opportunities. The second one I want to share with you is what I call career-driven opportunities or career-driven entrepreneurship. So what I mean here is that your career can get you into business. The trade that you acquired. So you learned auto engineering at school, and so you come up with an automobile engineering shop or a mechanic shop. You learn how to service refrigeration, and so you come up with a business and service refrigeration. You also went to school to do law, and so you begin to establish a law firm. We have what we call Kendrick's Chambers. Let me send greetings to lawyer Akajesi, one of Ghana's finest lawyers. So lawyer Akajesi went to school to do law, and he has set up the Kendrick's Chambers, offering services of law to the populace. And so what is the skills you acquired from school, from the trade that you acquired? You can put up a shop or put up a business out of it, and you become an entrepreneur. We have King's Furniture in Takoradi. He learned carpentry and he has put together the King's Furniture Company. So the third one I want to share with you here is what I call passion driven. So entrepreneurship can be driven by your passion. What is your passion? Identify your passion. If you go to Takoradi, there is a school called Akons International School. The owner was passionate about children, and so he decided to put together a school so that the school can train children, can raise children, and that was his passion. KFC was born out of passion. The man had gone on pension, but his passion was to cook food for people, and so out of that he established the KFC business, which has now become a global business. And so what is your passion? If your passion is to take care of children, is to get people's children and entertain them, then you can create something we call in loco parentis in your area. So when people are going to work, let them bring their children to you, and then with time get more people, and then start to develop forms and let them fill the form, let them pay something, let them leave some food stuff, let them leave some toiletries, and it by the time you realize you have established a school on its own. And so beloved, identify your passion. My passion is to talk, it is to speak. I like speaking and I like writing, and so one of the things I can do is to write books, and I have started working on some books, and one of them is what I am doing with you right now. I'm talking to you. And do you know that even YouTube can pay me out of this? And so beloved, identify your passion and make money or make business out of it. And then the last one that I want to share with you, that the last one that I call divine driven. So entrepreneurship can be driven by divine means. One of them is Zoom Lion. Zoom Lion prayed that, God, I need to do something. And in a dream, God said that go and take out baller. What the people are throwing away from their homes, start picking them and organizing them and make money from it. And today, Zoom Lion has become a household name and a global business for that matter. And so you can pray to God, and God will put an idea in your mind, in your spirit, in your soul, and you take it up and it becomes boom. And so, beloved, until I come your way with another episode, this has become your servant, Reverend Amia Dankwa. I want you to share my page, to share the video so that others can benefit from it. I also want you to like or subscribe to it so that you can follow the previous messages. Until I see you again, shalom.